Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Boy, my voice is deep tonight. That was after the live stream where I was joined by Phil Siegel from Spruverse and Lou Dalmaso from Aztec Dummy. But today I thought we'd start off by doing the next 4 stages. That's stages 7 to 10 of Robocop by Fanhome. I've also got pack 3, if you remember, or stage 3, which I didn't have in the last pack. I'm going to do that one as well.
Drop it!
So a quick catch up of what we've already done. We've obviously done the helmet section there. In the last pack we worked on the hands. So I've got the hands here with all the fingers that fully articulate. Got the foot looking like this. And then we started one of the joints here looking like that. Now, even though this pack starts with stage 7, as I said, I am going to just go back and do stage 3, because I didn't get to do that in the last pack, so I'm going to do that first. If you want to get this for yourself, you can get this from Fanhome, and I have put a QR code on the screen there. It's also in the video description. Just click on that address. It will take you to the Fanhome website, and it will tell the folks there that you've come from the World of Wayne channel. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So, as you can see here, this is stage 3. So I've just jumped back in time so I can get this stage done. Now, I don't think there's much to do. It's just a case of putting a vent onto the chest piece and joining the chest pieces together. So at the end, it's looking just like that. And if I continue flicking through the magazine here... Oh, look, the TARDIS. Cool. There you go. That's what we're going to be doing. And this is everything that I should have got last time. I've got it now, so I'm going to get all of this open. Now, all of these parts for the chest, which look like that, are solid metal, which is cool, but we are going to be putting a detail just in here, and that looks just like this. This detail is plastic, and it's just a pushing. It's going to be pushing into the points there and there. Push that into place, so that now looks like that. I've then got this panel here. This panel here is plastic, but again, we've got a grill to put into this place. That looks like this, and once again this is just going to be going into the points there and there. This time this is held in from the other side with a BP screw, so get that all the way in. I then need this piece just here, again metal bit of the chest, that's going to be going on top just like that, held in once again from the other side with BP screws. This is held in with 3 of these BP screws. So there you go, that's what that part of the chest plate's looking like. And we do a similar thing just on the other side here with the one we created with the grill. Again, 3 BP screws to hold this in place. And there you go, that's that side done as well. So both of those panels are now in place. They are going to look just like that. But that is all there is to do in that stage. Matter of fact, they're going to be more like that. So, fast forward to stage 7 now. Let's look what we're actually going to be doing. We're doing the right shoulder. So we've got the right shoulder here. We're going to be adding this onto what we created in the last pack here, looking like that. So that's all we're doing in that stage. And again, the magazine continues just here, looking like that. Excellent. So this is how all the parts come. Let's get stage 7 open. So the first thing I'm going to do, take the shoulder. This is metal. We have got a little bit of trim, which is plastic, which is just going to go into the 3 holes just at the top there. So line that up and push that home. Excellent. I'm then going to be taking over what we created last time, and this is just going to slot in the middle there, so that these 2 holes are going to go over the lugs there, just like that. This is going to be screwed in from this side with CM screws. Into metal, I've put a little bit of oil just on my screw to help drive them in nice and tight. And that's the second one there. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So in stage 8, this is the magazine. Let's have a flick through. And we're going to continue on the right arm here. We've got right upper arm, these sections are. Putting these together over again what we've been creating. So we're building onto this. So that arm is now growing. And again, this is the rest of the magazine. So quite simply, what I'm going to be doing with this one, these are two plastic sections here. I've got some pins just on the side which are going to press into the holes just here, so that it looks like that from this side. Now this whole unit here is going to be going on what we've created, and it's going to be fitting on this side here. So the pins that we've got left on this side are going to just be pushed into the other side here to make sure that's one unit like that. And I'm holding that in with one of these large GP screws. So get that in nice and tight there. And that's looking good. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So here is the penultimate stage of this pack. Again, flick through the magazine. Building onto the arm, it looks like we've got the joint, the first joint coming up now. So we're going to fit the joint in here. So it's looking like that. And again, here is the rest of the magazine. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be bringing over the arm section we've been created with this section facing towards me. This is the one that we just made in the last stage, because I am going to be putting the first joint on. Now this is going to be going over the points here and here, and it goes on this way with the larger opening here. Probably best on the top camera. So it's going to kind of line up to about there. Now I'm holding these side pieces in with two different screws. A CM screw this side, but on this side that's going into the plastic, a CP screw. So I think I'll put the plastic side in first. And get that tight. And then I'll put the CM screw just in the other side here. So that's those in, and then at the two screws at the bottom here, we're going to be putting AP screws. And there's two of these to put in. So that is now into place, and we have got movement on that, as you can hear. Perfect. All I'm going to do now is take this bush, which has got this indent section for a joint to go in, so we want to make sure that's coming out. But these two holes here are going over these lugs here, so just line them up. It's going to go in kind of like that. It's held in with CM screws, so one in there nice and tight, and just one in the other side here. So that is solid in there like that, and that is all there is to do in that stage. So the last stage of this build in this pack is stage 10. And as you can see here, this is the magazine. And once again, that ball joint we just created, we're going to work onto that now to complete that elbow joint. So it's looking like that. Is that the elbow joint or is that the hand joint? That's actually the hand joint, the wrist. Didn't realise that. Okay, keep continuing through the magazine. There you go. Okay, so we're going to be building up this joint. And all the parts of the joint here are plastic. The only thing that isn't is the actual joint itself, which is metal. So what I'm going to do is put this section here through there like that. Then I've got a small cap looking like that to put on top. Then on top of the small cap, I've got this larger cap, which is going to go on top of that, like that there. And then on top of that, to hold everything together, I've got this part of the joint here. And that's going to go in that place just like that there. And that's held in with CP screws. And when you put this in, you just gently put the screws in. You don't tighten them completely up. So one there, one here. See, just a couple of turns just to keep that into place. Oh, I've already got a screw in the other side, and then just one in the end here. And then once you're happy that everything's in line, that's when you tighten it up. Now you do want this to be quite tight, otherwise you're going to have a floppy wrist joint. So don't worry, if I can get this one tight as well. Don't worry that you find this really hard to bend and turn. That's how you want it. I am just going to tighten this a tiny bit more, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to attach this now to what we just created here. So we're just going to follow the shape of the pattern there. That's going in just like that. It's held in with BP screws through the 3 holes we got at the bottom there. So that's one, and I'll get the other 2 in as well. And this is the last one going in. So that's the arm now, almost complete. We've got the sort of this part of the arm still to do, and eventually the hand is actually going to clip onto the end here. So that's sort of giving you an idea of how this arm is. But that's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. We whizzed through that, didn't we? That's probably what I need on a Thursday morning. But quite big, as you can see, with my head as the measurement, with the hand on. I'm not going to push the hand on yet, because once that's on, I'm guessing that's not coming off. But it gives you an idea of how big Robocop's arm is. So once again, if you want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description. There's a QR code on the screen there as well. But I really hope you like that video. Really hope you like the shirt. These shirts get louder. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.